Hi, this is Glenn with Freedom for Life Fitness, and today's Fit Over 50 segment, we're going to talk about, is squatting a good idea when you're over 50? The short answer is it depends. And we're going to talk about why it might be okay and why it might not be okay. But first off, when we talk about squats, we're not talking about body weight squats. We're talking about barbell or back squats, where you're putting a bar on your back and you're doing squats. There's lots of things to consider. Generally speaking, it's less safe as we age. So for over 50, it's generally less safe than if we were in our 20s or 30s. So realize that. Now, if you don't have any back history, it leans itself to being more appropriate. If you have good core strength, if you have good body control, those are all things where it's more likely to be helpful and not detrimental. It also depends on the amount of weight that you're lifting. So I don't recommend anyone over 50 doing things like what are called a 1RM. That's a max squat, how much weight you can do for 1 rep or even 2 or 3 reps. If you are going to squat over 50 or back squat over 50, you should keep your reps slightly higher, 8 to 10 or higher, and you should use moderate weight. Heavy weight is just going to compress the spine and be problematic, even if you have good back health. So if you are going to do it, keep the weight moderate. Also, if you are going to do it, using a belt can help support your lower back. I wouldn't use it on all of your sets, but on the heavier sets, it's a good idea. I also wouldn't do 4 or 5 sets of back squat. I think that's too much volume for someone over 50. Now, there's alternatives to back squats that can be helpful. My favorite, and they're kind of hard to find at many gyms, is called a belt squat. It's the best alternative to a back squat because it mimics a back squat better than anything else. And just like the name, you put a belt around your waist and you have chains that are attached to load, and then you do your squat. That's different than loading your body up here where you're just compressing the spine. So you're still loading your body, but it's much safer for your back than a regular squat. If you don't have access to a belt squat, a leg press is a good alternative. Now, it doesn't cause you to use stability and core strength because you're laying down, and it takes the core work, or a lot of it, out of the equation, but it does isolate your legs in a pushing pattern. So that's a good alternative as well. If I were to give one alternative to the back squat, it would be a belt squat. But you could also do a leg press if you don't have access to the belt squat. You could also do things like Bulgarian split squats, lunges, and pistols. Those are all going to strengthen your legs, but generally be safer on your back than the old back squat. This is Glenn, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up below and subscribe to our channel. Also, head over to freedomforlifefitness.com and learn more about how we can help you reach your health and fitness goals.